Hello everyone. Figured we'd actually do a little course management Monday today. So I got the Foresight quad all fired up, and we're actually on the Broken Tree golf course. I put us on a par 5. We have around 218 to the hole, and we've got a little bit of a unique situation in the fact that we've got a lot of hazards and even a split fairway up here. So as we sit here in the fairway, we can see our split right there, and then we've got a lot of greenside bunkers and even an elevated green. So the one big flaw I see a lot with players is they'll try to bite off all of this yardage in one shot, one swing. They'll take a 3-wood, a 5-wood, something that's going to be, from a percentage standpoint, very low in terms of them being able to actually hit the green, but also low in terms of hitting it into a good spot for a third shot here, because it is a par 5. Now, what I did is I actually played from this point forward to the hole 2 ways. My first way is I hit a fairway wood, and that's this shot trail right here. Took off and ended up about pin high, but 50-ish yards to the right of the hole, and it didn't really give me a very good look at all. It actually brought more trouble into play, and we'll go up and look at that in a second. And then I came back to the original spot and I played it using a gap wedge, and then I actually hit a sand wedge. Now, I know my yardage was about 135-ish to get to the edge of the fairway down here, so I decided to be a little bit safer. 218, and if I hit something around 120 yards, it leaves me around 100, which is to me a good safe distance, especially from the fairway. So that second shot, I hit to right here. It gave me a very good look at the green, the hole. It also gave me more room to be able to have a little bit leftward or rightward miss. Plus, statistically speaking, it simply puts me in a better place. I know that the average tour player, based on PGAtour.com stats, their green in regulation percentage hit from 100 to 125 yards. Number 114 on the list is actually Patrick Reed. He's T114 with several players, but he hits the green up until when the season was halted 75% of the time. So for 100 to 125 yards, that tour player hits the green 75% of the time. Back at the 219 mark, that tour player, the average, number 115, is actually Doc Redman, and he only hits the green 44.32% of the time. So slightly more than 30% drop in accuracy. And if that happens to a tour player, just imagine what it does to us. So it can be a real round wrecker if we really misplay this. And by misplay, that's the look that we have for our third shot. Now the problem here is we don't have a look at the hole, so our depth perception and how far to hit this ball is going to be skewed at least a little bit to a lot. A lot of us have trouble when we can't see the target. And then what it does, if we come up a little short and a little right, it brings this right bunker into play here. If we go long because we're unsure about this distance, it can bring the 2 deep bunkers here into play. So it's a good way for us to honestly, unfortunately, turn maybe a 5 or a good 6 into a 7 or an 8, or potentially, oh gosh, could be even more. And when you look at just how important this is, you know, the real fun shot is to try to hit that fairway wood. But if we're going for score and we want to have a good round, stats say we should chop this up into 2 yardages that give us a shorter club for each yardage, and then more accuracy and consistency as we play our golf rounds. So, moral of the story: do not try to hit that miracle shot. Just chop that up into two very edible parts, and your statistics will be better, your scoring will be better, and then your rounds will be better. All right, thank you guys. Until next time.